Good evening. Here we go. OzzieFit HomeWod number 105 in the Corona era. And thanks to everybody for continuing with this, and I really appreciate it. And please contact me if you have any questions about anything. All right, you can contact me via, you'll see it in the email, via text or email or on my website, OzzieFit.com. All right, so we're going to loosen up as we always do. We're going to start with our head, with our hands behind our back so that our shoulders are retracted here and not here. Chin to the chest first. You guys are getting quite used to this, but it's really important that we just continue it, that we continue to do this stuff to prep our skeleton, our joints, circle, our scapula. We'll roll our shoulders back, we'll roll them forward, and then our elbows, the ever tricky elbows. If you're a tennis player or a golfer or you're on your computer all the time, the elbows are tricky because there's two bones and lots of tendon that run along here that you see golfers, tennis elbows, what most people commonly feel, and it's there from that. So we want to be conscious of that, conscious of our elbows and our wrists. Then the whole spine with the head neutral, meaning not like this, not like this. We'll just keep it right on top of our shoulders. Keep it there. Keep your head there. And we'll circle the spine three or four times each direction. Then the big joints in our body, the hip socket, and we're gonna roll that hip joint around. Imagine you got a hula hoop. You have to go a little faster to do that, but that is the motion, pretty much. Then are the ever tricky knees. Make sure they're tracking your toes at all times. We never want them to cave in. We're just warming them up now. We're just lubricating, getting the blood to flow. And then our ankles, we'll turn those around. And then we'll pedal them. Excuse me. All right, and now we're going to go into an active warm-up. We're going to do 3 rounds of 15 jumping jacks. And remember, we can always substitute jumping jacks for either step outs or I'm going to call those high knee jacks, while you're not just lifting your legs, but because we have those in the workout today as well. 5 air squats. Make sure you shoot your hips back first and your knees track your toes. Hips back, descend, and up. So as opposed to this as the first move, hips go back first, then you descend. We'll do 5 of those. We'll do 5 good mornings to stretch the hamstring. Soft knees, not rigid, soft. Bend right at the hip till you feel a stretch here, and come up quickly on the way up. So slow on the way down till you feel the stretch, then rebound back up. All right, then we're going to go into a Samson stretch, stretching our hip on the toe back here, sitting down, arms go straight above the head if possible, and we twist towards the bent leg. To get out of it, we come back neutral, step back, and go to the other foot and do the other side. Then we're going to just come down and do 5 sit-ups. Knees out. Imagine you have a soccer ball. Throwing the soccer ball. 5 of those. 3 rounds. All right. So we're going to continue with our core work today for our strength. Hard as a rock. We're getting our core as hard as a rock. We're going to be doing 4 rounds like we did last week. I'm not increasing the reps on any of this stuff. It's just you guys getting easier for you. You guys are getting stronger, so the same amount of reps, still a good workout, which will be 4 rounds of 12 knee tucks on the ground, 8 leg lifts from a plank, and then 5 hollow holds for 3 seconds, 3-second hold. So, first move, 12 double knee tucks. You can keep your feet off the ground the entire time, or you can bring them down to the ground. But the movement is knees close together, hands on the ground, head relaxed. 12. Rest for a second, catch your breath. You can either, on these, you can either be on your arms or you can be on your elbows. Either way, we're trying to be as flat as possible, and we're lifting this leg 8 times. And this leg 8 times. Then we'll rest. Then we're going to go into a hollow hold. So, the first part to get into the hollow hold is lift your shoulders off the ground, and then your legs. 3 seconds and down. If you want to try with your hands over your head, you can. Shoulders, legs, hold, 2, 3. Shoulders, legs, hold, 2, 3. And we're going to do 5 of those with a 3-second hold. Then we're going to rest for a minute. So we do those 3 exercises, 12, 8, 5, rest a minute. We'll do that for 4 rounds. So that's going to take some time. And you guys are getting stronger, so I hope you'll see a little bit of difference this week than last week, etc., etc. All right. So we've got an AMRAP today. As many rounds as possible, reps and rounds as possible in 6 minutes. So short one. Now, I promised a couple people that we weren't going to do something in the class today that you had worked on today, but I'm sorry, there's going to be more kettlebell swings today. So I apologize about that. So you can use a dumbbell, you can use a kettlebell. We've got 2 weighted movements today. One of the movements is the swing. I'm going to use a dumbbell today just to illustrate. So you're holding the bell here. That's movement number 1, which you're going to do 20. Second move is 10 and 10. Third move is 40 jumping jacks or high knee jacks. 40. 40 of these or 40 of these. 3 rounds. 6 minutes. Now just a word about the kettlebell swing. Remember, this is not a back motion. This is a hip motion. Shoot the hips. You can keep your arms tucked to your body on those kettlebell swings. All right, and on this motion you can use your legs. Should be good. All right, so then we're going to balance up. Small amount off the ground, larger, larger, till we can get parallel or beyond, which is the goal eventually. And hold it, which requires some strength in here. And then land it, control, control, control. If you can go directly into the bird feeder, go. If not, rest and then go. Lots of strength in the ankle here. Again, control, fight for it, control, land the plane. And then we'll go the other side. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.